What up, HoopSpaces family? This is your boy JP, and last night we saw the Golden State Warriors versus the Dallas Mavericks, a rematch from the Western Conference Finals last year. Before I get into my takeaways and my reactions to it, make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces down below for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You know when our next upload is, and also make sure you like this video at the end. Give it a thumbs up and comment down below and tell me your thoughts on last night's game regarding the Warriors versus the Mavericks. Who performed really great and who didn't perform great. So please let us know in the comments. We're on the road to 1K. Make sure you click that red button now. So let's go ahead and get into the takeaways and reactions. The Dallas Mavericks defeated the Golden State Warriors 116-113. And one of the first takeaways I got from the game is the point guard duel versus Steph Curry versus Luka Doncic. Steph Curry had 32 points on 5 out of 14 three-point shooting and 11 out of 24 field goal, 5 out of 6 free throws, had 32 points, like I said. Luka Doncic had 41 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. That key crucial block to Steph Curry. That was where the block came from down the stretch. But, you know, still got to work on his free throws, though. 9 out of 15, 4 out of 9 three-point shooting, 14 out of 27. Luka had a better night. I mean, nobody could really stop Luka. Luka was getting his shots, and he was just unbelievable last night. Like, he was willing the Dallas Mavericks to victory here. So definitely shout out to Luka Doncic, though. And he, this is his 5th triple-double that leads the season, and also he is tied for 4th most in NBA history with 13 triple-doubles that has 30 plus. So he is tied for 4th in NBA history. He is only 20-something years old. This dude's still young. Who knows what he's going to do in the future? Who knows what he's going to do in the future, man? He's going to be great in the future and everything. But, yeah, he was just unbelievable last night. So, yeah, that point guard duel was good, though, but Luka had a better night. My second takeaway from it is the Dallas Mavericks starters, you know, Tim Hardaway Jr., Luka Doncic, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dwight Powell, and Spencer Dinwiddie. They played really good, and the bench of the Dallas Mavericks didn't really play so good, with the exception of Green, who had 13 points on 5 out of 7 shooting. So the Golden State Warriors, it just seems like this season the starters play really well, but then the bench struggles. It was the exact opposite on Tuesday night. So you see the starters for the Dallas Mavericks play really well. Tim Hardaway Jr. got inserted into the starting lineup, and he made everything pay. He made it worth it. 22 points, 8 out of 16 field goals, 5 out of 11 three-point shots. He was a plus 19. He had a crucial 3 down the stretch that really helped Dallas to get the victory. We'll go into that in just a little bit, you know, when we go into another takeaway. Spencer Dinwiddie with 14 points. He got ejected in the 4th quarter with a flagrant 2 foul when he hit, we used an elbow to hit Jordan Poole. And then Dorian Finney-Smith was a plus 12, you know, defensively, got the rebounds, 9 rebounds, 6 points though. Dwight Powell was a plus 13, you know, doing his thing, you know, in terms of rebounding and just being able to contribute in 18 minutes of action. So everybody was a plus. The bench was really struggling. They couldn't really hit a shot and everything, and they were just in the minuses though. But like I said, Green had a really good performance with 13 points on 5 out of 7 field goal, and also 3 out of 5 three-point shooting. So yeah, that bench wasn't really doing too great last night, with the exception of Green. And also free throw woes kind of killed the Dallas Mavericks, you know, down the stretch, which almost lost them the game. They were a combined 17 out of 27, 63% in terms of free throw shooting. They just couldn't hit a lick. Like I said, Luka Doncic only had 9 out of 15, 9 made free throws out of 15. So yeah, that free throws, they almost cost them the game and everything, unfortunately though. So, but when you look at the Golden State side, another takeaway with Golden State side is that the starters were actually struggling, especially in that first quarter. They were down, 36-24. They were just struggling to make a shot and everything, and most of them couldn't hit a shot. They couldn't hit a lick throughout the night and everything. And so they rely heavily on the bench, especially in that second quarter where they exploded for 30 points, which gave them the lead at halftime, thanks to, Jonathan Kuminga, who had an amazing game, with 14 points and 10 rebounds and was able to be, good defensively to slow down Luka, even though Luka could not be stopped, unfortunately. Lamb had a really good second quarter too as well. He finished up with 11 points, 4 out of 6 field goal, 2 out of 4 3-point shooting. David Chizzo was good, for that second unit. Jordan Poole, who don't really, he have an off night, especially coming off the bench and everything, just having an off night, with only 9 points, but he was able to facilitate and really help with that second bench unit, with 9 assists. So that bench unit really helped spark Golden State's run, to help them, get back into the game and everything, though. But like I said, the starters were just really struggling. Klay Thompson, my God, even though the past, couple games and everything after the whole thing with Markel Bridges and everything, he just been on a tail. He been on a tail, was shooting efficiently, was scoring. He was hot down the stretch. And last night, it just kind of came back into the slump, with, only 5 points, 2 out of 9 field goal and 1 out of 6 3-point shooting. He just couldn't hit a lick last night, unfortunately. And people are criticizing Klay Thompson on Twitter, unfortunately, after last night's game. Andrew Wiggins, man, he was just struggling down the stretch, with only 10 points, 4 out of 11 field goal, 1 out of 6 3-point shooting. He was just struggling. He was a negative 23, a team high in the terms of the negatives. He just couldn't do anything, unfortunately. Draymond Green, he got 12 points, 6 out of 10 field goal, got the 6 assists, 4 assists, but yeah, they just couldn't really do anything, unfortunately. Kevon Looney just, 11 points, 4 out of 4, field goal. He made all his shots and everything, and 6 rebounds, 3 out of 3 free throw shooting. Still was a negative 15. That starting lineup was just not great, and like I said, Steph, with 32 points, but negative 12. So the stars didn't really help them as well, like I said, with Golden State. So, another takeaway I got from this one too as well is just down the stretch in terms of crucial moments and everything. Tim Hardaway's 3 was able to lift the Dallas Mavericks to victory. Luka Doncic had a key block on Steph Curry. And then Green hit a 2-point shot that gave him, a very comfortable lead. Steph Curry got called for a travel. Everybody was kind of questioning it and everything, including Steph himself. So that kind of killed it though, and Steph kind of explained it saying that he didn't know what the score was or what the time was left. He said he could have went in for a layup and everything, and kind of criticizing about the traveling call and all that. But yeah, that was just pretty much game. Dorian Finney-Smith was able to hit 1 out of 2 free throws to help them lead by 3, and Klay Thompson had a real good opportunity to hit the 3-point shot to send it to overtime, and it just missed. Like I said, Klay had an off night, and I know he's probably really disappointed though. So, but yeah, those were really good key down the stretches. Dallas getting out a 4-game losing streak to help them lift the victory last night. So really happy for Dallas. They still got problems, and Golden State still have problems. So we could see what moves they make. Now they did get the Dallas Mavericks did get Kemba Walker. So we'll see what happens with Kemba Walker. Hopefully his knee can hold up, and hopefully he can stay healthy. He can be able to help, in terms of leading that second unit and being able to be a shot creator to himself, be able to create space and be able to create offensive flow and everything. So that was a pretty good pickup, but like I said, it just depends on injury and everything. So we'll just see how the move goes. Let's just give it a try. Golden State out-rebounded Dallas 50-39. They also had points in the paint too, where they really took advantage of it. scoring 56 points in the paint to Dallas's 42. The turnovers was kind of a crucial thing with the Warriors having 18 turnovers. Dallas Mavericks got 24 points off the turnovers and everything. 17 fast break points for the Golden State Warriors. So yeah, it was a playoff atmosphere last night. You kind of felt it when you watched the game and everything. And man, it was a good game for what it is. It was a good game for what it is and everything. So please comment down below and tell me your thoughts on last night's game. Who had the best performance? Who had the worst performance? Please comment down your thoughts below. Make sure you subscribe to HoopSpaces for more basketball content. Click the notification bell. You know when our next upload is on the road to 1K. If you do like my analysis and my content, definitely mess with me. Then subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's just JP on the road to 10K over there, where I do basketball reactions and things over there on the channel. So please subscribe there too as well. Hit that red button. Hit that red button. We definitely love your support and we want you to feel like you're part of the community. I'm JP. Y'all have yourself a blessed day. Peace.